Well, today is day 5 of building this business into $1 billion. Well, we're having some good news today because, I already set up the payment already, and I decide to not messing with the ocean payment anymore. So what I'm gonna do is I actually already joined Aiden Payment instead of Ocean Payment. So Aiden Payment, I think it's like a Singaporean company instead of like a Chinese company. So that's why it's gonna be a little better. Right now at this point, I already create like an Aiden Payment account. So that's why, at this point, if people go to my store, they can make a purchase right away. Like they don't have to worry about too much about you know credit card and debit card anymore. So that's a good news today, and that's a big win today. I've been working on the payment for like 5 days already, and I have tried so many solutions, and it seems like nothing ever work. But when Aiden payment came in, and it showed me that it actually working very fluently. Wow, I actually kind of surprised of what Aiden payment actually did for me. And right now at this point, I actually very glad because the payment issue has been solved. Well, for this week, the plan gonna be, well, tomorrow what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up the logo, and the day after tomorrow is gonna be all about the first product page, which is I'm gonna set up the add to cart button, and the next one gonna be like the buy now button, and then the page for checkout. So everything actually working so far well beyond my expectation. But right now at this point, well, today I already success with the payment issue, so I already solved it. So tomorrow is gonna be logo. I'm gonna use different tool like Canva, like CapCut to make my logo, or even simpler, I just ask ChatGPT to create a logo for my own instead of like spending like 2 hours for logo editing or something like that. It's gonna be a waste of time. But at this point, tomorrow gonna be logo, and the day after tomorrow is gonna be the first product page, which is I have to find the first winning product that I decide to work on and actually test and push out content. But next week, what we're gonna do is pushing a lot of content out of the market. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of Instagram account, and after I bought like a whole bunch of Instagram account, I'm gonna create a whole bunch of TikTok account from the Gmail that I have in right now, which is around like 100 different emails. I can create like 50 TikTok account, and scaling the business by making a lot of different, scaling the business by create like 100 to 50, like 150 contents a day. I'll try to make it like 3 videos a day for each account. If I push it like way too far into like 5 contents a day for each account, it's gonna be a disaster, because I think it's gonna be very overwhelming, and it's not gonna work because 5 content for every day for each account is a lot. Well, it's gonna make the journey easier, because the chance of going viral for if you push out like 5 contents per day, it's gonna be a lot like higher, and even you can save a lot of time, but it's gonna take a lot of effort. But at this point, I'll stick with the number, which is like three contents a day, gonna be a good number instead. And that's for TikTok. For Instagram, I have a lot of trust with TikTok, actually, because I already pushed out a lot of different account on TikTok, like going viral. So I have like some kind of belief with TikTok already. But for Instagram, I'm not really sure, because I have been doing Instagram for a very long time. And it's I would say the result is going viral on Instagram is a lot harder than going viral on TikTok, because going viral on TikTok, all you need to do is scaling content and scaling the number of account. If one account die or something like that, is you're just gonna skip it and go to the next account. But scaling content on Instagram is much harder because Instagram doesn't allow you to create like a whole bunch of content, which is a disaster. But you know, but I can buy a lot of different Instagram account on like Momo Shop or something like that. I can buy for very cheap price for each account. Like high quality stuff. So that's gonna be the solution. But at this point, Instagram, I think I'll stick with one video a day instead of three. Well, three on TikTok is gonna work like better than three on Instagram, because I never seen someone actually successfully scaling content on Instagram with three videos a day. I have seen a lot of people scaling content one a day on Instagram and stick with that number and actually work very well. But I never seen anyone, scaling like three content a day on Instagram yet. The majority of content creator on Instagram usually stick with the number around like three, no, around like one per day, or like one per 3 days or something like that. So the number is gonna be a lot lower. But I heard that like the conversion rate on Instagram is a lot higher than TikTok, because TikTok basically a lot of like broke people and some kind of like annoying kids on TikTok. That's why very few people actually purchase after watching a TikTok video. But on Instagram we have a lot of high quality you know I would say millennials or something like that, like high quality people. Could be woman, could be man, from India to Europe to North America, which is USA or something like that. But TikTok is a whole bunch of thing, a lot of terrible. It's a terrible environment, but that's fine, bro. All I care about is the traffic to the store, and try to increase the conversion rate by making the website even better, and try to create some great hook with the website. So that's gonna be next week. That's the strategy for next week. It's all about create a whole bunch of different content.